Hello. We're back. Well, sorry for the kind of break that you had. You know, I had to take some time and do some small antics on the stage, but we are back. And this is TALKSHOP, where we tell it like it is and let the chips fall where the bloody hell me, man. Wherever they want to fall, let them fall. And as we always say on this show, truth crashed to earth shall rise again. And then the question that I ask all the time, what time is it, folks? And your answer is, it's nation time. It is nation time. And I think just before the short break, I told you that nation time at the end of the day, you know, is GMI. Let us own this country back, man. And let me tell you something, you know, we had an election. And I keep saying this, that the result of the election just explains the state of mind of the people. And folks, the state of the mind of the people was that we needed change. And for me, when the people overwhelmingly talk about needing change, then it means the expectations are high for whoever assumes office to give us the change that we want. And so you saw the programs. I was very, very hard when I wasn't feeling anything. And then as things started coming out, we talked about them on this show. And based on the reaction from many of people that responded to the last show that we did, people were excited that at least one or two things are cropping up. And I think this is the thing. People want to feel the vim that there's something happening. That's all. And not that just to say anything is happening just for the sake of saying anything, but actually something that is significant that we can monitor. So that's why I said the last time that all these things that we are talking about, we're going to be monitoring. We're going to be following closely, because one thing we do in Ghana, we can start with a bang, boom, and then we let it all fall. And then it fizzles into thin air. We have to stop that. You know, look at the recent Quo Business Forum. I think it was an excellent idea. Businessmen getting together, and we know that the Quos are the people who are known for business in Ghana. So this Quo Business Forum for me was just more of like something about entrepreneurship and everything. But watch Ghana. Yeah, starting for Quo Business Forum. Then it would end up being just a little, how do you call that, exhibition, now fade out. That is Ghana. Exhibition, now fade out. So I'm saying this, please, as people who are committed to building our nation, let's not allow potential things that can raise this nation come with such a big blast and then fade out. And you know what, folks? What is needed is leadership. Let me tell you something. One guy who's a very strong guru in leadership, I don't remember his full name, but I think it's something Maxwell. He said something, and I want us all to listen to this. He says, anyone can steer a ship, but it takes the captain to chart the course. Let me hope you. Anyone can steer the ship, but it takes the captain to chart the course. When we say charting the course, Obiti Poso, who is charting the course on the river, do you know what we're talking about? They know the exact longitude and latitudes and everywhere, where they are going to pass, where they have to slow down, where they have to increase the speed. Everything, they chart the course. Once the course is charted and charted with accuracy, then anyone can steer the ship, because a charted course, no. The captain charts the course. So he says anyone can steer a ship, but it takes the captain to chart the course. And the challenge for Mahama and the NDC and every loving Ghanaian is now, let us chart the course. Anyone can say the ship. Look at when it's coming to elections. All of a sudden, people haven't heard of Obias Obey president because they think it's all about steering the ship. Mahama. But it's all about steering the ship. What's his name? Chabusum. Alan came in. What is the young guy crowd saying? Chada! At the end of the day, before the elections, everybody wanted the steer. And most of us forgot that it's not the steer. It's who is going to chart the course. Because if you don't chart the course, then we'll go into the ditch. And I think that was the experience that we Ghanaians had in the last administration before the election. We were in a ditch. Because somebody thought they were steering and they steered us straight into a ditch. So folks, the mechanism, it is not who is steering on, it is who is charting the course. And for me, this election that was very, very, very heavily for Mahama to come back, the only message was that come and chart the course. Please, don't come and steer. Come and chart the course. And charting the course is detailed and significant. And that's what we need to do, because anyone can steer the ship. Right now, where Ghana is, folks, we're looking for somebody to chart the course. Find that new direction. I'm not impressed with any, co-business forum, fine. We did the same thing. Economic dialogue, fine. Fine. I am not impressed. Why? Because we do it all the time. And that is not the important thing. Having a co-business forum is not the important thing. Having an economic dialogue is not the important thing. It is important. But the important thing is, how do you follow up on that? How do you build on that? So that next year, if there is another co-business forum, you can say, since we started the forum, we have been able to do A, B, C, D, or ABCD was there, but they have now increased and extended. That is what I am looking for. And not only me, any Ghanaian who wants nation building wants to be impressed by progress, development, not BBIA for sure. I'm sorry. Hopefully we are all here. Let's see next year the co-business forum, and let's see what new things will be announced. Say, yes, this is the direction we are going. So that's all I'm saying. Chart the course. Right now, I'm happy to see that, we have talked so much about Galam say this, Galam say that, folks. And you remember, one time I did the show, I told some joke. Let me repeat that joke before I come back. I told some joke that there was this person in the bus. They have joined the bus, a very crowded bus, and he had his feet in the aisle. And as people were boarding the bus, he told the next passenger to him, say, have you seen the guy who's coming? He'll be stepping on my feet, because his feet was in the way. Now he said in Chi, or say, Akwana Obano, Obetiame. That guy said, they remove your leg. What do you say? Akwana Obano, Missy Obetiame. Why? Because the leg is in the way, and he can tell that because the bus is crowded, the people that are coming in is going to affect where his leg is. But and the funny thing is, when the guy was stepping on his leg, pointed to the friend, Otiami. Otiami. And when the guy passed, I said, man can't just Otiami. This sounds like a joke. But that is the picture of Ghana for you. We know the crisis we are looking at, and instead of averting the crisis, instead of taking our leg out of the way, we say, oh, no, we know it's in the way. This person is going to come and step on the leg. And when he steps on the leg, then we point, hey, didn't I tell you he will step on my leg? That is the picture of Ghana. We see the crisis. We know it is coming. Not only do we see it, not only do we know it, we actually say, oh, baby, tiame, and yet we wait till the crisis to happen. Galamsey, the Ghana Water Company, said in a few years down the line, we may have to import water. In the few years down the line, Ghana will be importing water. And then they have samples of water from the different river bodies that they have taken, and the dirt, the filth, all this water. We've seen it all. Look at this one from Prez. This is the water our people are drinking. We see it. I can't know about Obetiamio. Forget about the insuffio. Look at all the deformities that are affecting childbirth in those areas. Some are born without fingers, some are born without ears, some are born with all kinds of painful deformities. And we show them. And we talk about them. And the doctors will talk about, Charlie, this time there, if this thing is not stopped there, we're going to feel and get more worsened deformities every day. And yet, what? We continue poisoning our waters. We continue damaging our forest reserves. We continue creating the things that say, Galam say, yes, you're not, yes, no. We are saying it. And then when we start dying, deformities left, right, and center, they say, you can't just say, are we normal people? Are we normal people? To see crisis coming, to know that the crisis is coming, but we embrace the crisis because some people are getting rich over the crisis. It's Jimmy. This is Jimmy. And then we go and sit in church or the mosque or wherever. Oh, hallelujah. God to do what? Apart from the brain that he has given us to have the common sense and the thinking capabilities, these are water bodies that we are destroying. They are killing us. And we know they are killing us. We are actually saying, but we are settling down. So I'm glad to know that the new IGP is taking some action. I hear people have been arrested, including Ghanaians and some Chinese, left, right, and center. I hear certain actions have taken place in allegedly Galamsey-ridden areas. And so something is in motion. So yes, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. But it gets to the same thing again. Have we started something giddy, just so that we can stop it? And then we have what we call the flavor of the month. This month, the flavor is Galamsey. So let's all talk about Galamsey. After that, I will go to the new flavor. The next flavor is maybe the Chief Justice. Let's talk about that. If we are not next, what's the next flavor? That is Ghana. But, folks, when you have the correct leader that charts the course, then we know how we are steering this ship. And all I'm saying is this: let it not be some fanful facade, giddy, just so we leave it giddy now because it's the flavor of the month. No. Look, as an IGP, if you have started this, and you have the right direction, let's see the chart. Let's see where the movement is going. Because the distraction that Galamsey is causing is amazing. But the real question is, how can it be done and done right? Galamsey, there is a negative word. Galamsey means illegal mining. So I'm not talking about illegal mining. How can we mine our gold the right way? Galamsey knew. Yes, so what is the proper framework that we can mine and keep our water bodies? Who's talking about that? All this emphasis on we are fighting galamsey, we are fighting. Can we change the emphasis and look at, no, we are now going to protect our water bodies. We are going to protect our forests. We're not going to give our forest away to people to do prospecting and mining. Let's change the angle. This Akunta mining that are here has acres and acres and acres and acres of mining, destroying the water bodies. But hey, you know, Akunta mining. What is the plan to make sure that this thing really ends? Not temporary, because Charlie, the people, the money they have invested, and the power behind this galamsey thing is a mafia. So they are not kidding around. They have powerful people involved in this. That's why when you go and you arrest the small boys, people have the right to say, but you are arresting the small boys, where are the kingpins? People are asking, small boys, can these people even import excavators? Can they even afford to buy one chain for the excavator machine? But they are the ones that we have arrested and we are parading that we are fighting the galamsey. Are we sure? Can the time be spent more intelligently? Me, I'm not in the gold money, I'm not anything. I think if you're going to fight the galamsey, seriously, let's put a moratorium on gold mining, period. Complete moratorium. Completely. And then take time to structure what should be done. And stop telling us what should not be done. The things we should not be doing. We know, we've heard about it. What should we be doing? My dream party tells me that, Charlie, the bulk of the gold that we are sitting on is in trillions and trillions of US dollars. The benefit we get from it as a nation is zilch. Go to Johannesburg where they dig the gold and go and look at the city of Johannesburg. Look at their hotels, look at their hospitals, look at everything, and compare that to Obuasi. Look at the images of Obuasi, look at the hospitals in Obuasi, look at the whatever city of Obuasi. Compare that to Johannesburg. They are all digging gold. So I'm thinking this, that we put a moratorium on this, all this money. Put a moratorium and structure it. Structure it to the extent that even the local community who are going to get involved are going to do it and do it the right way. Don't they dig gold in South Africa? Don't they dig gold in even the US and other places? Are they destroying their water bodies? Are they getting deformities from childbirth? Are they killing themselves? No, they do it the right way. So I'm thinking, why don't we show the people the right way to do it? Show us the right. Who can tell me the right way to mine gold? Show Ghanaians the right thing. Show us a video, show us a documentary that this is a gold field. This is how you mine it. This is how you do the extraction. This is what you do when you want to do that. Show us how do we do it and do it right. And stop all the focus now. People are building tunnels under their house and it's wrong, and this is wrong, and they're yeah, we know the wrong things, folks. But as part of the chart for the ship to sail on, chart the course, show us the right thing. From now on, all the people, galamsey, yinim. So I'm saying the challenge now is what is the right galamsey? Or forget, say galamsey, they're illegal. How do we do mining legally? Number one. How do we do mining legally? And who has access to mine legally without destroying everything around it? How do we do it? Show us. Because if people are digging the gold and making so much money and shipping it to their countries, why can't we own that? So that when the people who are supposed to be doing the mining are properly registered and they are going through now, we have a gold board, and whatever is happening is being done strategically, and there's how we track what is living and how much we are earning. Then we can decide, say, for whatever is coming in, let's dedicate 20% there to build health centers in Obuasi. For what has come in, let's dedicate this X amount of money to build this. So that as we are doing it the right way, as we are doing it and not destroying our water bodies, as we are doing it and not killing others, as we are doing it the right way and earning an income, solid income, the community is also benefiting. Because Umanyam Hospital, Umanyam schools, Umanya say. I mean, that's, to me, very common sense. We talk about, you say, hey, Ashanti go food, Ashanti go food. Inside there, no, they have stores that just the white people can go to, they move through, and they're using it to benefit whatever segment there. Why don't we do it so that communities benefit? Where is most of the gold that we dig from Ghana coming? Look at the regions. Where is most of it coming? Is it even correct or proper for the whole Asante to be sitting on TV begging? Say, Charlie, Sami Lala Sulala, Namivangusi, what do you call her? Okonfarochi.
And Nipani be able to say a chendo. Who will $1 million? No, who been 100 cities for me. So, Yakani Naboma. Ibenya Ghana, Ibenya says, can I? So, it's 150 imagine, not your work as will be seen so much. So, on Pasamo, a day when I'm ready is going to be the Abraham.
Otu for himself, Monsieur Tikokoso, the hero. Launching essentially, let's find some money to go and improve our hospitals. If we're reasonable people, thinking people, we have put a moratorium on this illegal mining, and we're doing it the right way, and we are getting the right income, and they're going through the collect channels. Can't we have a system where this percentage of money is going into health clinics in the region? So you don't need the godfather or all the kings to come and sit down and beg, say, give me money because I want to go and renovate a hospital. It is wrong. Folks, and don't get me wrong, you see some very, very crazy that we think that thing doesn't have sense, that they will come and change this whole thing into some silliness that is not. That is not what I'm saying. I am just saying that if we're doing things the right way, with all the minerals that we are sitting on, if you're doing things the right way, with correct thinking, we shouldn't have any situation where we are begging citizens, come and let's build a clinic, because we have the money to do it. That's all I'm saying. We know that the galamsey we are doing, because all we know about is that but nobody is telling us the right way to do it. And sometimes something that still baffles me. I could be totally wrong, but it baffles me when you have a whole company, huge multinational company, digging the gold. That one doesn't affect any river or anything. And some small man BT baby it affects the rivers. Is that the story? I don't know. Teach the people the right ways to do it. Let them do it the right way, and let the trillions of dollars or the revenue that is coming out of it benefit. Of course, those who are digging, they have their benefit, but a portion should definitely go to the community. If you're walking through Johannesburg, how you see their health clinics and their health sports and other sports that they have benefited from the gold. That's all I'm saying, sir. It should happen in Obuasi. Obuasi should be the gold center of Ghana. It should be a tourist attraction. People should travel from Abuchi, Obuasi. There's a mining place in Ghana called Obuasi. And this is how it is benefiting the Ghanaians who live there. Look at their schools. Look at their hospitals. Look at their playgrounds. Look at their this. Look at the companies that are coming out of it. Obuasi. Why? Because the amount of gold we are digging out of it. The percentage, let's make sure that Obuasi benefits from this. The benefits will see there. Guys will say, which means you'll be so surprised. It will boggle your mind. Things like this. So, for me, maybe because I don't have power and I'm not a politician, I see it as common sense. Maybe when you have power and you're a politician, then you have a different concept. But to me, it is common sense. Look at all the children being born with deformities in Obuasi. No, what we should be seeing in Obuasi are mega hospitals. No hospitals that are treating the deformities, but hospitals that people can go into and visit and get good healthcare treatment and everything. Why? Because they are based in Obuasi, a gold mining area, and they are benefiting from the gold. You know, the MP there gets something here, the police force there get a certain limited number of people who have the power, and they can enjoy all the money. So folks, head of state, Mr. President, respectfully, give us that roadmap. Chart that course that will tell Ghanaians that within the next 2-3 years, you people will see what the gold that you have been digging can do for you. Not the gold that you dig and go and put it in foreign banks and, take it to Dubai and a few businessmen make plenty of money. I have no problem with anybody making money. And if that's what you think, then you're not thinking right. I have no problem with anybody making money. I have no problem with anybody who is working hard to earn something. But I have a problem when the thing is being done illegally and when the thing is being done because it will benefit just a cabal, to benefit just a few people who are corrupt and who are in charge. That one I have a problem with. Mr. Mahama, Ajuma also, because if and I promise you this, if you can chart this course and change the landscape of our mining policies and everything, the impact it will make to Ghana as a nation. All thing I'm talking about is nation building. I have gone past this stupid, unintelligent, childish, immature, partisan politics. It's below me, it's beneath me, not just me. Any right-thinking Ghanaian who wants to see this nation rise, this petty partisan politics is so below us. And this is where you have the strength of some of the sycophantic foot soldiers, as a friend of mine calls them. So they are not foot soldiers, so some of them are fool soldiers. Yeah, you who made them a party. Yeah, but power. Yeah, she needs to. Bijotu, to credit to you, came and said that on my show. I'll never forget it. I'll say they are not. Though some of them are not foot soldiers, they are fool soldiers. So fool soldiers, you are the ones that this partisan crap in here. when you see people like us who don't believe in the partisan crap, then you think that we are not normal. Let's be abnormal. But let's chart the course. Let us own this country with all the headaches. And Nkrumah said something when he was fighting for independence, and I think somebody said, "Chale, unya independence, all the why?" Or say, I prefer self-government in danger to servitude in tranquility. But just to answer them, I prefer self-government in danger to servitude in tranquility. So the mufa man in shensa, all the dangers, all the ups and downs, let us build it. You prefer, sir, because eventually we will build it. Eventually we will own it. So let us prefer that, even if in the meantime, in the initial stages, there's danger. Eventually we will own our land and say, and say with pride. I prefer self-government in danger to servitude in tranquility. All the wahala, Charlie, black folks, let me tell you, these Europeans that you admire, that you cross the desert to go to their country, every day you die in the friendly saying, Atlantic say you are, they first had in the same cross, stow away, then they throw you in the sea and you die, because you want to get to Europe. Let me tell you, the sacrifices they made to get to that, including slave trade, of which we were part. Now, if we're parts of slaves need imagine say, we are going to use that energy to build our own. We can. Yes, we can. But we have been corrupted to think, say, intimidate. It is not part of our game. Our game is to depend and beg. Folks, I'm wrapping up now. I'm wrapping up now. Mr. President, chart the course. And to all the politicians who are there, who want to steer their ship, trust me, anyone can steer the ship. But it takes the captain to chart the course. And that's what we're looking at now. He will be able to chart the course, including how our own gold, our manganese, our lithium, everything that the outside world needs to develop, we are sitting on it here and giving it away to them, because they say we are not capable of developing it. Let us chart a new course, folks. Let us build this nation. Let us own this nation. And as we say in P, folks, we're back again next time. This has been TALKSHOP. Thank you very much for tuning in. And very soon, trust me, all this wahala with the CJ, we'll get to everything when it gets to the flavor of that month. But in the meantime, let me say, top of the day to all of you, and let's end up the way we end every time. Ghana shall rise again.